season, be one of the top catchers in the country. And then Bo Thompson, how about 452? We're flowing all the way. Could have gone as far as 472. Matt Gonzalez, we'll see him again in the second round. Gonzalez having a pretty good summer already. 5 home runs in Fenway. Cape Cod Pro Day just a few days ago. Michael Aquino getting into the act too. It does fly at this ballpark. Home runs all over the place at TD Ameritrade.
You told us it would if they changed the balls, and so far we're seeing that. Let's take a look at our first round results. And Gonzalez and Aquino both with 6 home runs. Gonzalez would have had the tiebreaker because he hit his money ball. Kenny Towns hit his money ball too. What a big one to move to 4. Actual distance projected would be where it would land if it didn't catch a seat, some cement, or maybe some fans that have made some nice plays.
Projected distance of his longest might have hit our TV truck if the concession stand wouldn't have been there in left center.
This is sky high in the infield. Almost hits our camera, and that's going to be an out. The longest home run by a lot. You see Matt Gonzalez, 428. Well, it's funny how it works. Guy who came in with the least home runs during the regular season is in first place with 6.
Smoked.
Thompson talked about the weight room and how much work he's put in there. They tried to keep him out of the weight room because he works a little too hard. That drifts to center will not be in the safe zone. Well, Kaylee Hartung on more about Bo going back to back.
Kevin, I asked Bo how he felt about the quick turnaround. He wasn't shy about saying, I am tired, but he said he wanted to use this to his advantage. He's still loose. We saw him find that rhythm late in his first round at bat. Let's see if he can get it back here.
Still loose. The other thing, too, if he puts 8, 9, 10 on the board total, then everybody has to come get him. But we've got work to do here. Let's see, though. If he just gets 1, that could get him going.
Got him going in the first round. Off balance, and he's got 5 outs left, plus his Cooking Loans money ball. Bo not happy about that.
Hey, get it over the plate. Get it over the middle fence.
Simple instructions sometimes work the best.
I'm telling you, Kyle, I think the pitchers have as much pressure as the hitters
They do. I totally agree.
Well, you're a pitcher, though. That doesn't count.
Still ask the question.
Fair.
I ain't got nothing left.
He said he really wants to have Prince Fielder's upper half and Albert Pujols' lower half. That's kind of what he's working at.
I think he's already the Prince's upper half.
I think he is.
Just from a pure strength standpoint, I don't think you'll find anybody in the college game that has more than this.
Upstairs. A little Kung Fu Panda in his build.
It's still one of the greatest nicknames in baseball.
Bo looking for his first home run. And I think Bo just got it. That has killed the left. First homer for Thompson in the second round.
All right, now he wiped the brow. Relax a little bit. He's got 1 out in this round.
Line drive. Out number 10. Does have his Quicken Loans money ball coming up.
Away.
They actually gave a safe zone for that.
Doing a good job of it. He shows you, too, you don't have to be that big to create power because he can create plenty out of that body.
This is to left center. And that's out. That had some carry to it. Good start for Kenny Towns. He'll try to go back to it. And that's going to be a safe zone.
Yeah.
Off of the wall.
Well, the other thing, too, is he's not swinging as hard as he can, and the ball's still going. So it'll save a little bit of energy for later on, but still already 1 home run in this round. No outs yet in the second round for Kenny. Not 1.
Easy, easy.
Well, it's kind of like max effort as a pitcher, Kyle. You know, you can go in and throw an inning of 97. You can't do that as a starter. And these guys are coming in as hitters doing that.
I think it's one of the hardest things to do in a competition like this because you're all excited. You want to hit as far as you possibly can, and you just got another one.
You did.
Nice smooth swing, though. And you see those balls are into almost the exact same spot. So out towards left center, just letting that ball get right in the spot where you can get extension after contact. Just out in front of him to drive it to the pull side.
Hard to lay out those high ones.
Hard to lay out those high ones at any age.
Congrats. Joining us now, one of those inductees, Dave Winfield. And Dave, talk about what this meant to you.
It's a tremendous honor. These coaches, these players who have left their mark on Omaha, just to be a part of this rich history, it's an honor to me. You know, I came here with Minnesota in 1973. We had a great team. We pushed hard. We didn't win it all. But people remember it. It's down in the annals of history.
It is.
What do you remember most about your trip here to Omaha, the College World Series?
I looked at it like we were underdogs. We were facing people like USC, Arizona State. Minnesota doesn't go many times. But anyway, we came here, we gave it our best, we played great as a team, we almost upset the big boys. We went home early, I got the MVP, but we couldn't win.
Michael Aquino now stepping up. Yeah, you may not have won, but you certainly did your part on the mound and at the plate.
I did, I played well. My career was on a rise. I pitched, I hit, and I just remember it was a wonderful time. The hospitality was great, and I played my best baseball in college.
You know, we've talked before just about your abilities, not just in baseball, but in other sports. What was it about baseball? What was it about baseball that made you decide, all right, that's the one I want to go with?
From the time I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, my brother and I, that's what we played all the time. And I was 12 years old. What do you want to play? I want to be a professional baseball player. Yeah, right. But I stuck with it. I enjoyed hitting the ball hard. I enjoyed running the bases. I enjoyed the teamwork. And it was just a lot of fun to me.
You know, we saw something this year that we haven't seen in a long time. It didn't go quite back to 73 with you guys, but another Big Ten team made it here to the College World Series. Indiana back for the first time in 28 years. What does that say for Big Ten? It seems like Big Ten baseball has really had a resurgence here and coming back.
Well, there's some good teams. Minnesota's always in the running.
John Anderson's always there.
Oh, yeah, he's a Hall of Fame coach. And Indiana played extremely well. But it's tough to play those Sun Belt teams.
Yeah.
And they have ballparks that get 10,000 played. These guys can hit. These are young kids.
They can hit.
You know what I mean? We'll get to it, but I love talking to them and sharing stories and giving them advice. There will be no shortage of professional baseball players with guys like this on the horizon.
So we got Michael Aquino, who just finished his junior year at Rice. Go back to your college days. What do you say to those kids about those days that you think helped you moving forward?
Well, I tell the guys that you can always learn. What got you there may not keep you there or may not help you progress. I told them even when I turned professional, there were about 3 major times, major adjustments I made just to keep progressing, to become as good as I could become. They have to be ready to do that. They have to listen. They have to come early, stay late, work hard.
They're going to want to get better.
Yeah. And I think, I sense it in them. These kids love the game. You can't just approach it, well, I'm just going to go about my business and outside. So they kind of almost drilled themselves into a hole, you know?
Well, this is a moonshot to left. Like one of your shots, Dave.
Yeah. Wow.
12 home runs.
Impressive.
6 in this round.
Who said the ball didn't jump out of this ballpark?
It does with these balls and bats.
I think it was me, actually.
Yeah, I think it was.
Was that? Yeah, that was me.
Oh,
But not tonight. Not tonight. New balls, old bats, a little different game.
There's a Quicken Loans money ball. Can Michael add on to the show he's put on tonight? This is where they all get selective. You know, you got one swing left.
That's another good swing.
This is a line drive that's out of here.
Oh, my gosh.
What a round for Michael Aquino. He gets a standing O, and he should. 8 homers, 14 total now. And he is into the finals without a doubt.
and he's only a junior. Again, a nice smooth stroke. He's very comfortable in the box, balanced at the plate. He's been through one round, so he knows what to expect. He's got his timing down. I think it's cooled off. The ball seems to travel a little bit better right now.
It's going now. Wind's pretty much died down. Any wind that's blowing out to left field, but an impressive first 2 rounds for Michael Aquino. 6 in the first. Quicken Loan's money ball right there gave him 8 in the second round, so 14 total the first 2 rounds for Michael Aquino.
He's got a little cock. He lifts that front leg, gathers himself, and look at the follow-through. Long, high follow-through, release that right hand.
One more.
Bo Thompson is done. Now it's all up to Matt Gonzalez.
Right.
Matt, not the biggest kid we talked about. He's done a nice job of being compact with his swing, and he's gotten the ball to carry.
Hey, as an impressive first round by Matt. He was the first one to really put up a really good number. Ball hit on the line. Now maybe starting to warm up because it's been an hour since Gonzalez was up there swinging a bat, so I'm sure he went and took a few swings. This ball smoked, but won't be enough.
4 outs here. That was 6 total home runs. He's looking for 3 to move into the finals. Gonzalez will advance with 2 homers based on the 6 homers that he had in the first round. Go upstairs. Gonzalez being patient, though. This is hit to center. That could be a safe zone. That is a safe zone. More on Gonzalez. Let's go down to Kaylee Hartung. Kaylee?
Kevin, we saw Bo Thompson have to go back-to-back between rounds 1 and 2. Matt, on the other hand, a lot of time to spare. I asked him how it was affecting him. He said, "Are you kidding me? I am taking in the atmosphere here. This is awesome. We've got nearly 24,000 people in TD Ameritrade Park tonight to watch the show, and Matt is just happy to be a part of it."
Oh, he's happy with this shot, too. That'll get him on the board for the second round. 7 total now.
This with that 6 in the first round starts to feel pretty good. So now 7. 1 more to tie Kenny Towns. 2 more advances Matt Gonzalez to the finals.
Kenny Towns can do his watch. You don't want to root against another participant in a fun event like this, but it's
But you are right now. You don't want to, but you are right now.
This is getting down to the wire here. 7 outs. Kenny looking on. This is back, and that's out of here. It's the highest home run round. Will be safe zone.
Trying to make it a no-doubter right there. Take the tiebreaker out of play.
Seen some high leg kicks. He's pretty quiet with his front foot.
Well, that's not quiet.
You can take the tiebreaker out of this equation. Matt Gonzalez, if he didn't know about the tiebreaker, he knows he's definitely moving on to the finals now. Michael Aquino and Matt Gonzalez. This is hit the left. Be a safe zone. Any ball that hits the warning track or the wall in the air, or would hit it in the air, does not penalize you for an out.
This is the one maybe you start taking the safe swing. Now he knows he's already advancing. This ball's hit well out towards right center, though. He's just toying with him. Each one of those safe zones means he's got to swing again.
He's probably happier with that right now. It's upstairs. You're watching the TD Ameritrade College Home Run Derby. Kevin Dunn, Kyle Peterson, Kaylee Hartung. Beautiful night here in Omaha, Nebraska. We've got Major League Baseballs and any bat these guys want, and it's made a difference.
You see why right there. Now 10 total home runs for you as he continues his career at Georgia Tech. 6 home runs in the first round for Gonzalez. Came back and hit 5 in the second round. That was enough to take Gonzalez on to the final against Michael Aquino. But a great show for a kid who's had a pretty good week. Had a home run derby at Fenway Park just a few days ago, and in his first time in this ballpark here in Omaha, 5 more home runs in the second round for Matt Gonzalez.
Here are the rules for the finals. You got 2 batters, you got 10 outs, plus the Quicken Loans money ball to hit home runs. The safe zone is still there. Will not be ruled an out. The top scorer will be crowned the TD Ameritrade Home Run Derby champion. And Kyle, with the Kaylee interview, you realize these kids, this is a competition right now, and they want to go win this.
Yeah, now you're to this spot, and now the math gets real easy. You hit more than the other guy, you get to hold the trophy.
And if you have anything left, this is when you let it all go.
Yep.
And then you could hear the surprise. Well, I guess it carried.
That was enough.
Well, this will be enough to be a safe zone shot. We will not lose an out.
Bury that chin on that front shoulder, too. It's making sure that front shoulder stays in there.
2 outs to go for Matt Gonzalez. 4 home runs here in the finals. Michael Aquino waiting to bat. This is hit well. It's gone. Number 5 for Gonzalez.
1 more.
400-footer. When I saw 3 home runs on the year, I didn't expect this guy.
There's some juice. There's some juice in this bat. It's that first year, I think, is so hard for guys for the power to come around. Just because you're trying to get comfortable in the college game, and you're facing such a different look than you saw in high school. Gonzalez showing you that the more at-bats he gets, and the more he's used to Division I pitching, I mean, everything is there for the power numbers just to keep rising.
This could be a big blow right here with the Quicken Loans money ball. That put a lot of pressure on Michael Aquino if he knew he had to hit at least 7. Make sure he gets the right one. For what he is hoping is his final swing. In the home run derby to left. It's going. It's not gone, and there is no safe zone with the money ball. Great final round, though, by Matt Gonzalez. 5 home runs, and size may not be there. The quick bat is.
Pretty good week and a half for Matt Gonzalez. 5 home runs at Fenway the other day, then comes to TD Ameritrade and puts on a show. 6 home runs in the first round, 5 in the second. Now everything starts anew here in the finals, and 5 more for Matt Gonzalez. This is the shortest of all 5, and that doesn't matter. He didn't think he got enough, but he did get enough. Second row out to left center field. Quick hands, compact swing. And the money ball, which would have gave him 7 in the round. I think he thought he got this one, too. Just enough top spin, wouldn't quite carry out, but still 5 home runs in the finals. Talking about these quick hands, watch how short this swing is. No wasted movement. Hands get set straight to the ball, and 5 home runs for Gonzalez in his final round.
He's now joined by Kaylee Harton. Kaylee?
Thanks, Kevin. Matt, a close call on that last money ball. Did you think it was going out?
Yeah, I did. I thought I got all of it, but I mean, just a little bit short. It's all right.
I saw you and Michael having a moment before you even went up to the plate, and then as you came off, what kind of conversations have you two had preparing for this final round?
Just telling him to relax and have fun. I mean, it can't happen to a greater guy. He's just a cool guy out here to have fun.
You came here with fewer home runs than any of these other 7 guys. How does it feel to be competing in the finals?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, just got great pitches from my pitcher, and I mean, Wally threw it in there every time, and I just feel great.
Wally, a volunteer assistant with your Georgia Tech staff, what has it been like to have him here with you?
Oh, he's great. He knows my swing just as well as I do, and he's always been there for me, whether it be throwing BP or for mental, anything. He's just great.
Now he's waiting for Michael Aquino. Gonzalez with 5 home runs in the final round, so that's the magic number, long of 428. Signing some baseballs. You can understand why some youngsters would want to get in on the Matt Gonzalez stock early.
Yeah, this is one you want to buy early right now, and Michael Aquino still with a shot. The man with the first or the most home runs in the first 2 rounds, and the most that anybody has ever hit in the first 2 rounds here in this TV Ameritrade College Home Run Derby. 14 in the first 2 rounds for Michael Aquino. It will take 6 in this final round to walk away as the champion.
There is a tiebreaker. They'll each have 5 outs after
Kids
that.
when they're younger is short at the beginning and then long after you make contact is what gives you the power.
Quino did not have any home runs in his first 2 years at Rice, but the power came this year, and it's continuing here in Omaha. It's a good way to get it started. Now, if you're Gonzalez, you're thinking, oh, great. You haven't got an out.
He's going to start with that.
A lot of these guys tonight have gotten hot as a round has gone on. This is hit well. Wayne Graham would like it. Aquino doesn't like it tonight, though.
Quino had some great things to say about Wayne Graham. One of the best college coaches in the country. Wayne's seen about everything.
The left, carrying, and this is gone. Home run number 2 for Aquino, picking up where he left off.
He's got his spot.
Here in the finals.
Oh, man.
Once again, another shot Wayne Graham would like, but it's not going to work in this competition. Great crowd tonight. This is to left center. Is this going to carry? Yes, it will. Home run number 3. Chasing Gonzalez's 5.
Take one, give yourself a little breather.
Just have enough. It's back, and it's gone. A homer away now.
And that's his spot. It's that left center field spot. He's hit more to that spot than I think anybody has in this entire competition.
Well, this is the drama we were looking for. Does this have enough? Left center. And it does not. Out number 9.
Oh, man. All right.
Crowd getting into it here. This should do it. To left. And we are tied. Woo. Matt Gonzalez.
Nice.
Got to applaud that.
So 2 outs to hit 1 out. 1 more and Aquino's your champ.
Is this it? To left center. Back. It's gone. Michael Aquino has won the 2013 TV Ameritrade Home Run Derby. Well, they were ready for the bat pretty quickly, weren't they?
DJ Stewart, he was on a dead sprint from the front row. That's cool. A lot of these guys, too. I mean, some have played against each other, but very few really know each other. And it's kind of like summer baseball. You get a spot like this where you can get to know guys where you know their name, you've seen them over the course of the year, and now, for a lot of them, they'll form a bond that could last a long time through this game. For the rest of their college careers, potentially into pro ball, but a great night for the junior from Rice.
Well, let's take a look at our final round results. Brought to you by Buick. And Quino was great all night, but he really put it on when he needed to in the final round.
Yeah, he was, and really needed to pick it up kind of right in the middle. After 14 home runs in the first 2 rounds, Michael Aquino kept it going, and he did it just exclusively out in left center field. Both sides of that 375 sign, that's where he was really getting that good extension. Don't have to hit it on the concourse. All it has to do is carry out, and Aquino did enough of it. Had 2 outs to hit 1 home run, didn't even take it to 10 outs. 6th and final of the finals is enough to give Michael Aquino the crown this year.
What a great story for kids that are watching at home. If you're a college baseball player, you know, he didn't hit a homer his first 2 years at Rice. Hits 9 this year. Now he's the 2013 Home Run Derby champ.
He gets to take a trophy back on the plane. Again, still using the middle part of the field. You don't have to try to hook everything, even in home run derbies. Middle part of the field works, whether it's a game or a spot like this. He knew it, too.
6 home runs, just edges out Matt Gonzalez. And both these guys kind of had similar swings and similar approaches.
Yeah, they did. And for Aquino, the guy that hit the first or the most home runs in the first 2 rounds that anybody had hit in the 4 years of this competition.
A junior, how does it feel to hold that trophy?
Oh, it's awesome. It's definitely a great feeling, you know, coming out here with all these guys. I've got to meet some good guys this week, and this is awesome.
Jason Washburn, your pitcher today, your high school coach, I asked him how he felt. He said, I just wish I still had him on my team. What has it meant to you to have him here with you?
Oh, it's awesome. We had a great time in high school, and, you know, we got a great relationship. And, you know, as soon as I invited him out here, he was just stoked, and this is awesome. I'm glad. He was kind of nervous, but he relaxed a little bit, you know, after the first round.
He did okay. He did okay. As Kyle Peterson observed, you seem to find a sweet spot out there in the bleachers, a little around that 375 mark. Were you aiming for it?
Well, I wasn't really aiming for it. You know, practicing coming out here with Coach Washburn, you know, we're at our high school field, and I'm hitting them out in the left center field, and I'm like, I don't know if those are going to get out at Omaha, you know, but, you know, they were able to carry pretty well tonight, so that was good.
A couple of them sure did. Thank you. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Kevin?
Guys, thank you very much. Well, Kyle, obviously the story should be Michael Aquino and some of the great athletes we saw here, but I think for the college baseball